Yo guys, it's Slyroh. You already know that today we're playing some more Danganronpa. On the last time, we finished up our investigation and we are ready to start the class trial, which is the reason that I'm on the main menu here, because I went to load the game and I thought it was going to take me back to the prep screen where I could, you know, start the trial from there. But it started playing the trial, like, automatically, so I had to come back to the main menu so I could load the game and get properly into the class trial. But yeah, it is class trial time for Chapter 5. I'm not expecting this to go very well, because unlike the other trials, I don't really know the order of events. I know the end result, but I don't really know how we're going to arrive there. So I'm not very confident that we're going to arrive there in a very clean manner, but we're going to do our best. So as I said, it's going to start automatically going into it, so let's get going. Yes, even though I don't get to prep anymore. Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial, so your vote will determine the results. You can figure out who done it, and the other one, then only they will receive punishment, but if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the Blackened, and the one that deceived everyone will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you. Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is. It's Kyoko, there's no explanation. Hero, no. You were supposed to get over this when you saw Kyoko show up. But Kyoko's standing right there. No, that's a ghost. Yes, Kyoko, please defend yourself as to why you're not a ghost. But she has legs and stuff. Maybe ghosts do too. But that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology. Oh my gosh, ghosts have been evolving over time. There's a limit to how much ridiculous I can tolerate. Okay, so I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body. Oh my gosh, we actually have to do this. Her traits? One important trait that Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. I mean, sure, probably her face, but I think they're probably gonna want the gloves. I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery, I'm sure of it. In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves. And would you happen to know the answer? In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands that you don't want anyone to see. Ooh, you got. Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right? It probably just got burned up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is trying to fool us all. There's no way that corpse was Kyoko, but if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here in the case we'll move forward. Hero is the only one holding back progress. How on brand. So I don't have any choice but to... Oh boy. Alright. Do I remember all the controls? Who knows? Oh boy, we're already starting with 3. Tattoo on the right hand, or fake nails, I think could both be it. But let's see. That Kyoko there is just a ghost. Okay. Impossible, yeah, I agree. Okay, then let's prove it. Prove she's not a ghost. The dead body wasn't wearing gloves. They got burned up in the explosion. She's wearing gloves in the explosion. It's gonna be the tattoo or the nails. Must have... Oh, the nails, right there. Yeah. Okay. The fake nails when wearing gloves the whole time. How do I fast forward? Is it this button? Yeah, alright, wow, I figured it out. I'm surprised I remember the controls on this. Okay. Okay, oh no, that changes it. Oh no! How do I do the slow down thing? Oh, it was right button. It didn't seem like that was doing it. Alright, well, speed past it again. Come on, try again. Yeah, wearing gloves the whole time. Oop, I missed. Okay, this one. What? What? How did I miss? Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Come on. Try again. There. Oh my gosh. I tried to do that like 3 times. My aim was just awful, I guess. I don't know. I thought that last one should have counted, but oh well. No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been pretty big pain. Maybe they're special gloves that can fit fake nails. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think? Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that. If anyone doesn't know women, it's you. Yeah, tell them, Yuna. Oh, Kyoko, any thoughts? These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly. Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko. Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here. Okay, so then who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out. That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles. Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from here. There. Alright, well, I am pretty positive I know who the victim is. So, let's do that. This is probably going to be the tattooed on the right hand. I don't think the sprinklers are coming into effect yet. Kyoko really still alive. Then who died? It's gotta be some way to figure it out. If only there was some way. The face was scorched beyond recognition. Yes. Description on the Monokuma file. We can't identify the body? Alright, cool. I wasn't sure. I was like 80% sure that that was a good call, but I didn't know. Alright, things are starting out pretty slow and easy. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body. What, for real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death. A cruel and unusual death, this I gotta see. Hiro, you're becoming a lot more suspicious as time goes on. She's just being stupid. Another Makoto, tell us what you're talking about. The key to figuring out who it was is a tattoo on the back of her hand. Oh yeah, the design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog? Her master must have made her get it to be like, you're my bitch. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Seriously, they really did something that humiliating? No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo. Whoa, really? You compare the tattoo to other information. We have the victim's identity. Should become clear. Is this where I present Mukuro Ikesaba's profile? Yes? Okay, cool. I was like, that's gotta be it, right? The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikesaba belonged to. Okay, so... to show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Fenrir! The image that represents Fenrir is... Hangman, okay. It's a dog. It's a wolf. Wolf. Okay, cool. Give me that W. Give me an F. What's that spell? Wolf. How exciting. Complete. Wow, we're so good at this. We spelled a 4-letter word. The representation of Fenrir is a wolf. Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, is from Norse mythology, a huge world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki and a female giant. Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star. Yeah, she actually knows books and stuff. How crazy. A wolf tattoo, and that means... Exactly, the body we found had a tattoo of a wolf. Which means the person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro. What? Hold on, isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing? Aha, you sound surprised. But you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed, the trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikesaba. Wow, he could have said that from the start and saved us, you know, having to hear from Hiro and whatever he was going on about, but no, they had to have that and have the reveal here. What? He's saying the mastermind is dead and now we have to have a class trial? No, it means we're wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all. But I mean, being the ultimate despair seemed like a pretty mastermindy thing title to me. I think she was recruited as the ultimate soldier, so maybe she wasn't ever the ultimate despair at all. Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. Ooh, we're on the same pack on the same page here. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said is that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right? Ooh, did you get something wrong, Kyoko? Couldn't be. You're never wrong. So that means Kyoko got it wrong? Then who was she? Who's Mukuro Ikesaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail. So you think she was an important character? Yeah, maybe. Which would mean she was the same as us, just another participant. And who's the real mastermind? It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all. No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it. But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong. My information was not wrong. Okay, we're in the middle of the trial right now. Figure out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible. I feel like we were still kind of on track. Why are you trying to get us off track, Monokuma? Fine, uncovering the identity of the mastermind, we'll have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it. I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains. What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body? Yeah, because right now, the thing is we're starting to think that the mastermind is the one that killed. And so, if we want to figure out who killed Mukuro, we need to figure out the mastermind. But we're being detracted from figuring out who the mastermind is. So that's kind of throwing a wrench into our, logical, thought processes of, what we're doing here. Then one of us killed Mukuro? Wait, no, there's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along. Nope, there are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events. Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro? Who did it? Who's the killer this time? Oh, she's angry. Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects. Huh? I'm sure you realize what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to? Based on what we know, there could only be 2 suspects. I mean, I think the headmaster is pretty sus, but Toko and Genocide Jack, no. I mean, kind of, but no, not really. No, actually, no, there could have been. There wasn't enough time for all of the setup for the body. You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right? Why do you say that? Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm. Then at that point, there was no dead body there. Why do I have Byakuya's, testimony as a truth bullet if he's just going to retell his testimony right here? I'm a little confused as to whether it's going to come up now or not. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time. Also, that makes me think, have I been getting truth bullets this whole game that just don't come up, or does everything end up getting used? I don't actually know that. If you guys know, let me know. The gym. That's right. The 4 of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the 4 of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects. Exactly so. So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name. I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing. How do you think of raising an objection? Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue. Whatever you want, somebody go ahead and help him out. Alright, me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m. And I guess we can say the time frame for this murder was between then and when we found the body? Okay, but what time did we find the body? The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? But she went to go get that pickaxe. So what time was the body discovered? It was about 9 o'clock. That I remember. The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m. since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe. Yep, now then Toko, what time is it? Well, we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, we get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. He's right, it had to be around then. So we can be totally sure this happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning. For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning. We ran into each other at the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah, right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it. Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. you don't have an alibi. Hina, did you go to the dining hall at 7 o'clock, or did you, go right at 7:30 and, just happen to meet Makoto? Because if there's a 30-minute time window that Hina was, not with the group, then, I mean, there's maybe something there. I don't know. But yeah, from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., I don't have an alibi. The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Okay, then, it looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make clear when the body ended up in the garden. Oh boy, I don't actually know this. Okay. Sprinklers, exploded body analysis, fragments near the dead body. Sprinklers might be the thing that's going to help unlock this. We've established time frame of the murder. It was someplace between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning. Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time. Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30. That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. Do you have any objections? Should I shoot the sprinklers at 7:30? There's something in... Okay. Thinking back, of course, okay. I should be able to figure out when the body must appear in the garden. Okay, alright, cool. I shoot sprinklers at 7:30. Good, good, good. 2 o'clock. They're just like random times popping up. That one. No? Huh. Okay, so that's not it. Must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Alright, let's think this through better. Time frame of the murder. Between 10... So maybe I absorb 7:30 and then shoot that at 10 o'clock because they're saying that the murder had to have taken place between 7:30 and 9 o'clock? Let's try it? I don't know. I don't know if this is it or not. Something happens in the garden. Okay. I know, I hope I'm not overcomplicating this at all. No. To the mistake of lurking what I said. One more time, there must be a contradiction there somewhere. Wait, was there a second one for me to... Hold up. 10 o'clock at night, and 9 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock to 7:30. More than the time to commit murder. I don't know what to do. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. There's something in that happens in the garden at the same time every morning. The sprinklers turn on at 7:30. But I already tried shooting sprinklers at 7:30 and nothing happened. So, what am I supposed to do? Figure out when the body must have appeared in the garden. Exploded body analysis. Fragments near the dead body? Should I just try shooting all the bullets I have at 7:30? I don't think that either of those two are right, but, I mean, no. Oh, no, alright. I mean, there's only so many order of events that I can do this in. So, one of these has to be right. 10 o'clock last night. See, I don't think the 10 o'clock last night has anything to do with anything. Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30. Okay, so none of those are right. I guess I'll try absorbing 10 o'clock last night for some reason. I don't think that's gonna do anything. Oops. 10 o'clock last night. Yeah, from 10 o'clock. But that's not, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. What else is there? I'm gonna end up losing this. How many more things can I do? 10 o'clock last night. 9 o'clock in the morning. Was there a third thing that I'm missing? 7:30. It's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. But I already tried the sprinklers. Do I shoot the sprinklers at... I'm gonna have to try shooting the sprinklers at both of the prompts again. What? Why do I shoot it at 10 o'clock? Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later. And what makes you say that? Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked. But why did I shoot it at 10? Oh, because I'm contradicting that it couldn't have happened at 10 because of the sprinklers? Alright, I get it. And alright. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Hold on, I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet, dripping wet in fact. I mean, yeah, because we, sorry Togo, but you're wrong. Yeah, we like sprayed it with a bucket of water. I guess we didn't spray it, we dumped a bucket of water on it. I'm wrong. How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you use such indecent words? I forgot that's when this came up. I definitely knew about that line. And I've never forgotten since I heard mouth down south. No, I'm saying the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers. What do you mean? But denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence? Yes, absolutely. Man, you're totally wacko. If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you better tell us why. Everybody was there when we dumped a bucket of water on this body. We shouldn't have to prove anything. Everybody was there. Alright, all I have to do is hit Togo with certain evidence, and that should do it. If we look at the body itself, that should make it clear. Alright, let's try and think along the games. Oh, wait, no, we have this? Oh, we have this, okay. I like this one. Admit nothing? Sure. No. How about yes? Boom. Get done. You're not right about anything. Hate you? I mean, yeah, fair. Boom. Yeah, I'm trying to blame you. Yes, I'm trying to blame you. Boom. Alright, I can't read and do this at the same time anymore. Final strike. Make sure. Alright, cool. I was a little worried that I might have to scroll through the truth bullets, but I did not. I don't think I would have guessed the exploded body analysis for that one. Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet? So they only got the top wet, the bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac. I'm so sick of her. Same. Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because, for some reason, the top half is the only half that caught on fire? Huh. Why did only the top half catch on fire? Is there anything to that, or is that just, I don't know. While the body was still on fire, I doused it with water, but only the part of the fire, the top half. Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it. There you go. If you stop and use your brain and listen. So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning. Although I still don't think that's true because of the tarp. Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9. But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right? So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you. In which case, the only one without an alibi is Kyoko.